Hey Rhythm Guitar Rockers, this is Mark Turco from rhythmguitarlessons.net, and today I have a video for you about beginning to use a metronome when practicing your rhythm playing. I know a lot of people shy away from it. It's no reason to shy away. Some people think it's a scary thing. Other people think they don't need it, which they really do. But what I'm going to teach you today is how to get started with using a metronome. Most people just jump right into it and try to play something that they know how to do with a metronome at the tempo in which they can play it at, or at least play at it approximately within tempo. And they get lost, they don't know what's going on, they find themselves falling off the click, or they can't even hear that they're not playing along with the metronome accurately. I have a very simple way to show you how you could just ease your way into using a metronome. Once you get this foundational stuff down and you do it, then it's easier to start practicing at faster tempos. But if you haven't used a metronome before, this I found is the best way to get you started. And it's actually not that hard because you're actually going to be playing things that you know very slowly at first. So this is how you're going to start using a metronome, okay? I don't care if you have a standalone unit or you have an app, you just need the type of metronome that allows you to dictate where you want the accents. So what do I mean by that? Well, that is the type of metronome with no accent being given. Now, I just have this simple phone app. Now I set it so that the click will occur differently sounding on the first time. Now I can also set it so that it occurs every other time. So what you're going to do is you're going to set the metronome so that the different sounding click happens every 4 beats. And you're simply going to just strum one chord. That's it. But you're going to strum it once on the different sounding click, and then you're going to let the other 3 clicks just happen while the chord is ringing out. The reason you want to do this is because you don't want to be using any of your mental bandwidth on playing the guitar. We want to be able to focus in on listening to the click happening, and we only need to do one thing. That's strum one time when the click sounds different. So it's going to sound something like this. That's all you want to do. You don't want to do any more than that. You want to be focusing as much as you possibly can on listening. You don't want to be taking up any of your mental capacity on knowing how to play. The first step to learning how to use a metronome is to learn how to listen to the metronome while you're playing. This is a very, very, very easy thing to do when you're first starting out. As you get better with it and you're able to listen while you're playing, you start to develop that skill. You can start doing more and more complex things. So now, what we're going to do next is you're going to set it so that the click occurs every other beat. And you're going to strum when you hear the different sounding click. So while you're doing that, you want to be really, really focused on hearing that click. That's the most important thing. It's twice as fast, so you have to actually play your guitar twice as fast. So that means that you don't have the same mental capacity to be listening as closely as you did when it occurred every 4 beats. Very simple. This is how you start. After that, you're going to add one more chord. And you're going to go through this whole exercise all over again where you're going to just to play one strum of one chord for 4 beats, and then you're going to change chords, and then you're going to just strum once for 4 beats. When you change the chord, that is when the click is supposed to sound different. That's the 1 of the measure. Okay? So you're going to use this, and you're just going to go back and forth between 2 chords where every chord change is just going to occur on the different sounding click. Should sound like this. It's a very, very, very easy exercise. Then after that, you could do it twice as fast as well, just like we did with 1 chord. But again, the point is you want to ease your way into being able to listen and play at the same time. That's how you get good with playing along with a metronome. Most people don't or can't listen to the metronome while they're playing. They're playing things that are way too complicated for them to be able to listen and play. You start off with something super easy. If you were to do this for 2 minutes a day for 2 weeks, just at this super slow tempos, you are going to hone in your listening skills so well that you're going to be able just to leapfrog up to doing much more complex things because your awareness of the click going on has been so finely tuned in that it's hard for you not to hear the click. Sometimes beginners have a hard time hearing the click because they're too focused on difficult things that they're trying to play. You make what you're playing very simple. That way you could hear the metronome that's going on. So just a quick recap. Start off super slow with super slow tempos. Take 1 chord and strum once every 4 beats, strumming on that 1 click that sounds different. Then you could set it so it's twice as fast or that it's every other click, and you're going to strum on those clicks. Then you're going to take 2 chords and just switch between those once every 4 beats or once every 2 beats. Take it easy. Ease your way into this. Remember, 2 minutes a day for 2 weeks, your listening skills are going to be super honed in, and you're going to be able to do much more complex and faster chord progressions with greater ease. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell. Let me know in the comment section if there's any other topics you would like me to cover in a video. Remember, always have fun with your guitar, and I'll see you next time. If you like that video, you're going to love this brand new e-guide that's totally free. The link is in this video's description, or you can go to rhythmguitarlessons.net/P, lowercase r, lowercase o.